Eeny, miny, miny, mo. Something, something. Which one are we working on today? Jeepster! Let's get the Jeepster in the garage, and I want to check on why it's misfiring on one cylinder. I'd like to possibly add some worn locking hubs to it that I have in stock. And I don't know what else. Possibly another test drive. Alright, let's go. Alright, I don't have a choke on this. That's the other thing I wanted to do, is a new choke cable. But it's 98 degrees out, so hopefully I don't need a choke. Wow. It's almost too hot to work. Alright. One thing I do have to add is, after the oil change on the last episode, I decided to grab some ZDDP additive just to add to that rotella. I'll probably just put half a bottle of this in for later. Alright, let's get to work. Alright, so the misfire is the cylinder in the back, and this is the spark plug wire for it. So I'm going to start it up. I'm going to pull this plug off and see if anything changes. And then I'll check for spark on the other ends too. Alright, I am pretty sure it's sparking. There's a definite change in how smooth it runs when that's pulled on and off. So I'm going to check the other end. I also want to pull that plug out. Check that. So that spark plug hole in the head is pretty small. I ended up grinding down a socket to fit in that head. I mean, the spark plug looks good. It's really hot. I can barely touch it. I don't know. It looked like there was some spark there. So, I don't know. I'm guessing it's probably fine. I'm going to put it back together. Alright, let's fire it up and see if that did anything. It definitely still has a misfire. But it also sounds like there's some kind of mechanical damage going on. It idles really smooth though. I don't know, that's a weird one. There's something making a mechanical noise. And it does feel like it's misfiring. I wonder if I have to pull that valve cover off on that side. definitely something up with that back cylinder. That back cylinder is a little less but well, it's coming up. I don't know. There's something up there that I'm just not quite seeing. But that's kind of as far as I want to dig into it right now. Said it's 100 degrees in here today. So I think I'm going to add my half a bottle of this stuff. Alright, maybe I'll give it a start and let it run for a minute. What should we do next? I really would like to add a choke lever to this thing, and I believe I have one in stock. Yep. 2 choke levers and a shelf full of CJ parts. How do I get out of here? We're just discovering things here at the same time, so. And where did I get this from? No idea. It just says 6-foot long choke cable made in Taiwan. But I mentioned it's hot. Very hot here. Alright. Looks like it works. Let's see how bad it is to put it in. Alright, so here's the old choke cable. I don't even have it connected. Let's push that back through. Also, if anyone has any Jeepster door handles, I really need a set. Alright, there's the choke. Looks like there's a clip. I mean, does it do anything? It does nothing. Oh wait. There's another lever. What is this for? Does it say vent on there? Okay, so I thought the choke did not work, but apparently it does. I'm an idiot. Let's get that back in the hole and hooked up. There we go. That's tightened down. That's tightened down. Let's give it a test. It's very sticky. All these screws are loose. Alright, that cable's just a little sticky. I think eventually I would like to put that new cable on here, so I'm just going to save it for later. Maybe on a day that's not so hot. But I like it. I'm going to put the air cleaner back on. Where's my nuts and bolts? There you go. Washer, nut. Alright. So, 2 issues fixed. Or not really fixed, but 2 issues are different than they were before. What else did I want to do? Oh, I know. This is more for fun, but I'd like to take these drive flanges off and put some locking hubs on.